Have you ever stopped in the middle of your workday and thought, but wait, does any of this even matter? You spend days, maybe 10 hours a day working, and sign emails, spreadsheets, sitting in endless meetings. But what's the real outcome? What do you actually achieve? The truth is millions of people around the world are starting to ask the same questions. The modern job market is filled with roles that feel busy, but don't really produce anything meaningful. We've built entire industries on managing, reporting, and monitoring rather than creating real value. And here's the hard part. Many of us are stuck in these jobs because that's what the system rewards. You don't get paid for meanings. You get paid for her clients. You don't get promoted for innovation. You get promoted for playing the game well. In this video, we'll break down why so many modern jobs seem to achieve nothing, how this happened, who benefits, and what you can actually do about it. We'll also explore how you can find real purpose in a system that's designed to distract you. So, if you've ever felt like your work doesn't matter, stay tuned, because this video might just change the way you look your career forever. The rise of a bullshit jobs. The idea that many jobs are meaningless isn't just its opinion, it's backed by research. Anthropologist David Graeber coined the term a bullshit jobs to describe roles that even the people doing them secretly believe are pointless. These aren't necessarily bad or lazy people. They are just stuck in positions where the output doesn't seem to match the effort. Think about endless middle management layers, marketing teams that report on metrics no uses, consultants writing PowerPoints for their consultants, office roles that exist mainly to make the company look like it's doing something. Graeber argued that our economy has drifted away from productive work, like building, teaching, or creating, and toward performative work, where appearances matter more than outcomes. This trend exploded with the rise of corporate bureaucracy and technology. Instead of simplifying work, technology often adds more steps, tracking put in dashboards, approval chains. And the result is a world where people feel busier than ever but strangely disconnected from meaning. You're constantly doing something, but achieving nothing. Why companies keep the jobs alive if so many jobs achieve nothing? Why do they exist? The simple answer is control and optics. Large organizations survive on hierarchy. They need structures, not necessarily productivities. Layers of management create the illusion of importance. Every title, every department adds per weight to the systems. Think about it like this. A manager needs a team to justify their title. A department needs per project to justify its budget. A company needs constant growth to satisfy investors, even if it's just busy work. So instead of eliminating waste, corporations often add more of it. More reports, more KPIs, more internal meetings. This makes people look productive without actually producing anything and meaningful. In short, companies keep meaningless jobs alive because they serve the system, not the purpose. They maintain hierarchies, stabilize the illusion of growth, and keep everyone too busy to question the structure. And the ironies, the people in these jobs know it's pointless, but it isn't easy. The system rewards stability, not honesty. So we keep going, one meaningless meeting at a time. The psychological impact. Burnout without purpose, working and hard on sometimes doesn't matter, isn't just frustrating, it's psychologically damaging. Humans crave meaning. When we don't have it, our minds rebel. People in meaningless jobs often experience chronic stress because they're always busy but see no results. Low self-worth because there wasn't a line with any real outcome. Burnout, not from exhaustion, but from emptiness. Psychologists call this existential burnout when you're drained not because you work too much, but because you don't believe your work matters. This is why so many people switch careers, chase creative side hustles, or dream of escaping the 9-to-5. They are not lazy, they are trying to reconnect with something real. The cruel twist is that society often labels these people as ungrateful. But in truth, they are simply noticing that the system they are part of doesn't deliver purpose, it delivers payrolls. What can you do about it? If your job feels meaningless, you're not powerless. You can't change the system overnight, but you can change your approach. Here's how to identify your true value. What impact do you personally create? Not what your company tells you, but what you actually change or improve. Detach self-worth from your job title. You are not your role. You are your skills, curiosities, and growth. Create outside your work. Start something that gives you meaning, a hobby, side project, or a community effort. Be brutally honest. Ask yourself, but I stopped doing this tomorrow. Would anything meaningful stop happening? And if the answer is no, that's not failure, it's insight. It's your signal to pivot. Remember, most people don't find meaning by accident, they build intentionally. Purpose isn't something a company hands you, it's something you discover by asking better questions. A system designed to keep you distracted, modern capitalism thrives on distraction. The system keeps you chasing promotions, performance bonuses, and bonuses, or growth opportunity, while keeping you too tired to ask the big question, why? Every meaningless job serves a purpose: to keep the machine running smoothly. Busy people don't rebel, exhausted workers don't question, and disconnected individuals don't unite for change. That's the hidden genius of it. The system doesn't need your belief, only your participation. But when you start seeing through it, when you realize your job might achieve nothing in the grand scheme, you also unlock freedom. Because once you know the game, you can choose whether to play it. The moment you stop confusing business with progress, you start reclaiming your time and attention. And that's where real achievement begins, not in the company metrics, but in the clarity of knowing what you actually care about. So, does a job achieve nothing? Maybe. But that doesn't mean you achieve nothing. Your worth isn't measured by productivity charts or email responses. It's measured by the value you create in the world, even it's small if it's honest and personal. If this video made you rethink your relationship with work, then that's a step toward freedom. Because the first step to change is awareness. Don't be afraid to question the system. Don't be afraid to build something of your own. And most importantly, don't let meaningless work convince you that you are meaningless. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might be feeling the same way. And let's talk about it. Do you feel your job actually creates real value? Or do you think most modern work is just noise? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think.